Hello, Augies Worldwide. I'm Dave Casler, amateur radio call sign KE0OG, here with another episode of Ask Dave. If you would like to ask a question, send it to AskDave, all one word, at ARRL.org. The nice thing about sending an email is you can send pictures or a drawing or whatever you want along with your question, and I'll try to answer it either here on a video or in my Ask Dave column in QST, or perhaps just with a direct reply. I try to get to all of the questions, but I'm afraid that's impossible. But I am working on a list of older questions. Today's question has to do with finding out about how to use WSJT-X and how to use JTAlert. The original question was from Steve, KE5SF. Do you know where I can get a book on WSJT-X and JTAlert? The direct answer is no, I do not. But I replied to him and said, the best there is either the manual or YouTube videos. There's lots of YouTube videos on how-tos for both of these pieces of software. And then he wrote back and said this, okay, thanks. Which user manual are you talking about? Well, there are two pieces of software, so let's take a look at both pieces of software and see if we can find the user manual. What we have here is WSJT-X. This is version 2.6.1. And you will find that you have all the usual things, your band activity, receive frequency, and so on. And you can look down here and see all the different components and message things and so on. Now I want to look at this help file right here. If you say help, there's either an online user guide or a local user guide. Let's take a look at them both. We'll go down here and select this. We're going to come up and do a search on WSJT-X, and we'll just click on that. We'll go to the home page for it right here. And now notice this is the WSJT-X home page, which is on SourceForge. Okay, it's been moved away from the Princeton website. Now, here are the versions that you can get. And the WSJT-X version 2.6.1 user guide is available online. Let's click on that. Okay, this is the actual user guide. This, if you go to the table of contents, goes through the introduction, the requirements, the installation, the settings, how you set up your transceiver, basic operating tutorial, making QSOs, some VHF features, the whisper mode, and the on-screen controls, as well as the logging and some stuff in here that you may find interesting to you. Okay, the main stuff is up here in making QSOs. Okay, this is available online. You can print it, although it makes for a very large file if you do that. Okay, so let's go back now and look at the WSJT-X and help, the local user guide. Okay, the local user guide is exactly and identically the same thing. Okay, table of contents, you can just click on one of these and it takes you to like here, making QSOs with the standard exchange and so on. This being put together by the software team that built this, and it is very thorough, accurate, current, and covers every feature that is made by this software. So also there's a FT8D expedition mode. There's a quick guide to FST4 and stuff, Q65, other modes that are in there, and all sorts of other stuff like that about it. So don't be afraid to come in here to the help menu and take a look at what you need. Now down here we have JTAlert. Okay, I just brought this up. This is something that attaches to WSJT-X. Now the reason I use it is because It also attaches to amateur contact log. Okay, this is the N3FJP log, and this is my log right here. Now, I often move this sort of out of the way over here, and whenever I get to the point in a QSO where I am finished with it, it asks to log it. It logs it in the little WSJT-X log, and also through this JTAlert, it will connect it right directly into the logbook. So I can then tell my logbook to upload to Logbook of the World and so on. But let's look a little bit down here. Again, this isn't very big and has quite a few hidden capabilities. And again, there's a help. Now, there is not a manual for this thing per se. Okay, and you can open the help file up here, and this gives you all the different things that you want to go through in classic Windows format: tutorials, settings, frequently asked questions, troubleshooting, version history, and so on. So this one right here is the introduction, and it tells you all the things that it will do. You get to this, now there's an index, there's a search, there's favorites that you can go to, and so on. So again, right from the help. Now, I'm sure there are books out there. I am quite certain that there are YouTube videos out there that walk you through how to use it if you have a problem. Now, WSJT-X and JTAlert and my N3FJP software, sometimes setting this up for the first time can be a little on the difficult side, okay? One good thing to do when you're looking for a manual is just to search for it on Google, right? WSJT-X manual. Or you can write WSJT-X YouTube videos or books or whatever you may want. One of the problems with writing books, printed books, about these pieces of software is that they change so often. It can take months to a year to start writing a book and getting all the way to the point where there are printed copies in your local Barnes and Nobles, and by then the software has moved on. So that's why you see so few books about this sort of thing. So there you have it. I've shown you exactly where you can find the current help files, and you can have fun with that. If you would please, for me, click on subscribe so that you tell YouTube that you like this channel. I'd also encourage you to click on the little bell icon, because then YouTube will notify you through whatever notification technique you've chosen that there's a new video. I put out a new video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and also we have a live stream on Thursday. And if you'd like to know about those things, click on the subscribe and click on the bell. Also, please share this with a ham, any particular video that you enjoy or think would help them with troubleshooting. Go ahead and share. You can support this channel by going to dcasler.com/support. Until we next meet, 73.